Hello YouTube, this is DG876 coming back at you with another card trick. Okay. Alright. Now this card trick, well, first I just want to tell you that there's my sister in the back. My sister, yeah. Yeah, I blah 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 you. I just want to tell you that my recent video that I made, you know, the one with the trick where I shake the cards and then it turns around and it turns red and stuff. Well, sorry, it was so silent. I was gonna do music, but it didn't work. I don't know why. So sorry about that. And I'm gonna teach you the tutorial and the performance. This trick. So don't get all hyper or anything. So, alrighty then, let's get started. Okay, everybody, I'm going to show you a card trick that I made up myself. Probably I didn't make it myself, but I know it's a trick of some sort. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly shuffle up the deck. Yes, I didn't. And a very good shuffler. I mean, I am good, but not. These are old cards, so. Okay. So, the top or bottom card should not be your card. Okay. Now, the card we're going to be using today is going to be the King of Clubs. So let's look for him. Oh, there he is. There's the King of Clubs. Okay. Send it on there. Now the top or bottom card should not be that card. Okay. Bottom. And hearts. Okay. So the top or bottom card is that card. Okay. And what I'm gonna do. This isn't double back. Just going to simply take a little riffle. Popped up to the top. Your card. Popped up. Whoa, where'd it go? Go into here. Is that it right there? No. Magic. I have no idea where that thing went. Where did that thing go? Oh well. I'll just use different cards. You don't have to use that card. I don't know where that went. Where did that go? I went like this and I shot it, so I think it might want to down there, but I thought it went under and I don't see it. Okay, let's look down. What you're gonna need for this trade, whoops, is a deck of cards. You need a deck of cards. It can be red, it can be blue, it can be burgundy. But yeah. Now what you're gonna need for this deck, let's use in this case here, Jack. You're gonna need duplicates. I know some people hate that, but this deck actually came with duplicates. I have another blue deck, but it's a stud. This is bicycle. See the difference? So it's called a Pinot Chili deck. Here, let me write it on a piece of paper for you. Pinot Chili deck. Comes in red or blue. That's P-I-N-O-C-I-L-E. Pinot Chili. Okay? Bicycle only. Oh, I also approve Altoids. So, yeah, you're gonna need duplicates. Now, if you want, you can have the person sign it. What I like to do is do an X along the corners. So then with the duplicate, you can do the same thing. It has to be the same colored marker. Do an X here, an X there. If you want, you don't have to do it, but if you want. I just like to do it plain because I don't like to ruin my cards. It's my only blue bicycle deck. So, that, your deck, what you do, this is the setup. So first you take one of your jacks and you lose it in the deck. Doesn't matter where, just put it in there somewhere. Just put it in there. Jack of spades. So in this case, that was Jack of spades. Right there. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Right there. Okay. It's too close to the top. So you don't want it close to the top because you have to check when you're setting it up. You want it to be just in the middle, right there. Right there. You want it to be just in the middle, right there. That's fine. Then take your first jack and just slip it on the top of the deck. This is the process. So what you say is, okay, I'm going to show you a card trick, okay? This guy is very magical. Sorry I didn't do that in the first place, but I just made up this saying. You can do that. You can just say, here, I'm going to show you a trick, okay? But I forgot to tell you, he's a magical man and stuff. But you can say that. You can say, hey, let me show you a card trick. This guy, his name is Jack. Jack Clubs, and he's a magical man. He's his great grandfather. He's Jack Clubs the third. His great grandfather, or the fourth, sorry. His great grandfather, and then blah blah blah. He was the guy who did the beanstalk, and blah blah blah. He was the guy who, and he can fly and stuff and move to the top of the deck and stuff like that. And then what you do is you can riffle up the deck. I like to shuffle first. Now you may come across the jack as you're shuffling, just like that. Just keep on shuffling, but make sure, because this jack here, make sure that jack doesn't get shuffled. So what I did was this. jack's still on top. The jack's still on top. Then just shuffle. Okay, look. That's the jack. Here, I'm going to do a demonstration. I'm going to turn the jack upside down. I put them on top. Okay, so there's the jack. You have the jack on one side, but don't turn it over like that. Don't turn it over. I'm just doing it for sentimental purposes. Then you go shuffle, 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 shuffle. Then put the jack on top. You have to know it's the jack or else the trick won't work. Then do it as many times as you would like. Boom. Okay. That's my dad back there. So, yeah, that was my dad back there. And then, when you're done shuffling and stuff, what you want to do is, so you're going to want to do this. That will give you the magic power. And he says, okay, this guy's going to appear in our deck today. Then you look in the deck for the jack that you lost earlier. And where did I say? Oh, there it is. Then you say, okay, we're going to put the jack, turn him over, put him to the side. Then you say, shuffle it if you want to. I shuffled. Now the jack, this card shouldn't be the top or bottom card. Check the bottom first, then turn it over. Then what I did was this. That's what I did. What I did was, this guy, this here, you move it toward the hand. But they can't see it. So you move it towards the hand and pull. Then if you have to, squeeze the deck. If you squeeze the deck, make like that hole there, so it'll be easier to pull it out. But then you just pull out and top card's the jack. Then it'll look like this. You don't have to pull it out all the way. So it is. Then you just say, okay, what's this? Then you just do that. Then you do this. The jack of clubs. Or you can just do this. You have an examiner or something. Wow, 13 minutes, 48 seconds. Jeez. Alright. Comment, rate, subscribe. If you want another tutorial, if any requests for a trick, I'll be happy to do them. So, yep, and Merry Christmas, and bye.